I feel like be trying to with these that you can't even reciprocate the same energy. Like, you can do all this for you, but you can't even do half of that for him.
So that means you know your worth, right?
Yes, I know my worth.
So you're not fucking a rich ass because you can't afford a rich ass.
Hold on, stop. Let's
you can't
stop.
match the energy.
No.
So she was just talking. Yeah, she was just talking. Look, men don't look for women to match their financial energy. Just be feminine and, look out for me, clean up after me from time to time, have my back, crack those legs from time to time, and we good. Women need to ask themselves, do my femininity match his financial? F versus F.
Do I cheat? I do not cheat, right? Because I am of that mentality that how you do everything is how you do anything, right? So if I told her I'm gonna be loyal, that's the man that I am. Now, I'm not saying that you can't, if you're the type of guy that wants to have multiple girls, that's fine.
Yeah.
But most of these guys have open communication, right? Like,
yeah, be honest about it.
By the way,
which is what we say.
Because otherwise, you're a puss too. Like you're lying. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so.
I mean, I agree. There's no, I'm a loyal, good dude when it comes to my boys, but I'm a scumbag when it comes to women. Or, I'm good to people at work and I treat people good at work, but then I come home and treat my family like crap. Like, good people are pretty consistent. That's one thing I noticed. You know what I mean? If they're a decent person in one area of life, they're a decent person pretty much in every area of life. Not saying that they're perfect, but generally speaking, they move a certain way and it's consistent. So basically what I'm saying is don't trust someone who's one way in one situation and another way in another situation. Just stay away from people like that.
So if I told her, this is what I'm going to do, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Right? And then on top of that, I have a responsibility as a father, especially a person of color, because we know by every statistic, one of the biggest reasons that people of color underperform in every metric is from single parent households.
Facts.
And that responsibility falls here too. Yeah. Right? Where we end up, bro, especially Latino communities, man. I mean, you bro, we reproduce like bunnies, bro. Like, yo, it's not even a joke, man. Like, kids everywhere. But where's the dad, bro? Where's the dad? Yeah. So now you raise weak men and girls that need validation because the dad wasn't there. Yeah. Right? That two-parent household so key, and that's another responsibility that I have to set forth, not only for my wife but for my kids, because I want to raise a generation of kids that's solid. I want strong men. I don't want weak men, bro. And I have to be there for that. Yeah. And then I want smart women too that ain't gonna get played by some.
Okay, because I'm still that question still needs to be answered. So I want to ask Hank, what makes non-Black women? Why are Black men more infatuated with non-Black women versus Black women?
I had 2 white women in my whole life. And the only reason why I got with them, because I wanted my to suck. Sisters wasn't sucking. So in order to get some head, I had to go get me a white girl.
Well, is that true? I mean, I don't know. No. The BWs is blowing the bagpipes of the dudes they truly desire. If she ain't blowing yours, she ain't feeling you like that. It's really that simple. So the B-dubs that he was messing with, maybe they just really wasn't feeling them like that. She was blowing down somebody, it just wasn't you. That bonnet dome.
The only reason I really don't mind like paying for most of it is because I understand like that girls really have to go through more. Well, they have to pay like for more stuff. Like let's say to get their nails done, to get their hair done, to buy makeup, like their outfits are a little bit more expensive. That's why I really don't mind, because their maintenance I think outweighs a lot more than like what I spend.
For us, it's what, like a $25 haircut, $30 haircut?
I mean, makeup is expensive.
Getting your nails done?
Is cheap, dude.
What if I told you Leo DiCaprio's most impressive feat wasn't fighting off a bear or sneaking onto a boat to get some rich girl buns? Leo's been dominating Hollywood since the 90s, and in that same time, lived by one strict rule. Let's break down this borderline creepy trend.
It's not creepy. Like, how is it creepy? If these women are 23, 24, 25... that's well over legal age. They did a study that showed guys from like 18 to 80 prefer women between 21 and 25. It's always been like that since the beginning of time, and it always will be. So you can shame it, name call it, do whatever you want. It ain't changing.
Before she was the queen of Tampa Bay, Giselle dated Leo from 18 to 23. Leo eventually dropped her, but Giselle goat hopped from Leo to TB12. Impressive. LD moved on
But then, of course, she dropped him too, because women are never satisfied, even when they get somebody like Tom Brady. Just had to throw that in there.
to Israeli model Bara Raffelli from when she was 20 to 25. Then said, "Catch me if you can," as he sprinted out the door and on to the next one. 23-year-old Blake Lively briefly, before she married Deadpool. 22-year-old Erin Heatherton. 21-year-old Tony Garn.
Yeah, we get the point. Most guys, if they could get away with it, would do the exact same thing until they pass. If they had money like that, they'd be messing with 23 to 28-year-olds max. He just mad he can't do it. Ladies, this is why you should be a decent human being when you're young, so a man will want to stay around you after you're not young and beautiful no more.